As we move into a new decade, we don't know what's coming. It's impossible to guess. But here's one thing I can guarantee you. Mere compliance will not be nearly enough to help our children succeed in the coming years. I think it's essential that we start creating that expectation in our children. It's easy to look at childish behaviors and to think that our job as parents or as educators is to turn them into these model children, believing that somehow that will result in lifelong success for them. But the reality is that what they're doing today, that behavior that's driving you crazy, is not anywhere near as important as what you're preparing them to do, what we're preparing them to do in the future. And one thing that I think we need to be so careful about is creating this sense for our kids that if they check off these boxes, if they get these good grades, if they go to the right schools, their life is automatically going to be a smooth path. Obviously, that's not true. None of us know what's going on in this world. It is changing incredibly rapidly. Look at just a couple decades ago. I mean, life is completely different than it was then. Smartphones, computers, the whole world has changed. The way we do business has drastically changed. So I think one of the most important things we need to create for our children is a sense that of the complexity of life, this ability to develop their own initiative, this ability to think independently, to work independently, to drive toward things, to understand the importance of working under authority and yet still questioning things in a respectful way, and also knowing when to completely stop a situation, to challenge a situation when something's being done that's unethical. The world that our kids are going to face in a few years here is intense. We all see it. We see it on the news. We experience it in our own lives. And it is absolutely essential that we set them up for success by setting them up to expect to have a challenge in their life and to begin equipping them with the fortitude, with the character that they need to meet those challenges.